So I'm the type of person that's a taskmaster, right? I write my lists, and I love that feeling of checking off things as you go down a list. And so I do the same thing when I approach my writing. I really set aside a specific time to write, and then I write consistently. And that works for first drafts, but how do you transition for later drafts? What's the transition process that needs to happen?
Yeah. It's actually, it can refer to all writing, not just rewriting. The more you're able to do it on your first draft, the more you succeed at what I'm about to say on your first draft, the less rewriting you have from there forward. And it's difficult to explain, but as we were talking in our session today, you don't write from your normal state of mind. What contribution would that be to a crazy world? You have to step out of the crazy world. You have to change your state of mind. You have to change. And if, I guess, a doctor or a scientist or somebody with an MRI machine could actually record it, what would be happening is your brain would actually be slowing down. The world is way too fast for good art. It's good for deadlines, and certainly there's deadlines on things, but when you write, and how a writer gets there, everybody's different, but they always say you sing best in the shower. Well, my best ideas happen when I'm in the bathtub, or when I'm at church, and I'm singing with a large group of people. It's a slowing down of the brain.
Right.
And in a sense, connecting with the higher power, the being that made you. That's the great creator.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to create better when you're connected with the great creator. You just have to slow down. This is interesting. It's the same thing as golf. When I golf with my husband, he's a really good golfer, but he'd be mad if he heard me saying that to anybody. But when he gets really good, like this one day, he golfed 69. There was a point, Christina, where he disappeared. He went out of my ability to see him. I no longer noticed him. This is really spiritual and weird, but he moved into a place where you have to be. It's the zone. He moved into the zone, and I wasn't there, obviously, with my 94. I wasn't there because I'm struggling in the world. He moved into the zone and I couldn't see him anymore. I couldn't feel him. It was a place where I couldn't go. That's where the writer has to go.
Right. Yeah.
It's hard to explain. How do you do it? Sometimes I pray before I begin to write. Sometimes I breathe. Sometimes when I'm having a hard time, I take my pages into the bathtub. And then once I'm there, I can do anything. I can go anywhere.
Right.
Go sit out in nature. You've got to get to be in the zone or one with the great creator, I think.
Right. Definitely.
Thank you.
That makes sense. Thank you.